As Christians, we really got to stop doing this thing. And it's one thing that I know we're doing because of the conversations that I have with people. And that thing is limiting God. We really have to stop limiting God. And it's okay. I understand why we do this. We do this because, and this is not everybody, but I know a lot of us, we get this one scripture confused, and I'm going to put it right here for you. It's that scripture where we talk about how we were made in God's image. So we confuse that because we limit ourselves. So we just go ahead and limit God. But we got to stop doing that. No, he actually gave us power to be so much more. And there's a God that lives within us that gives us power to do so much more. But we forget that because we limit ourselves and we limit God. And it's hard for us to do the things first with us. So let's start with the God within us and stop limiting that God within us.
Hey guys, listen up. I don't know about you, but there are some moments where I get super overwhelmed and stressed out when things aren't going according to plan, and I feel like I either missed an opportunity or I totally messed up something and took the wrong path. But I want to remind you of a phrase that always sticks with me, and I hope this speaks to somebody today. If you think you ruined the plans God has for you, let me remind you, sweetie, you're not that powerful.
Coach Liv here, and I was having a conversation with God today as usual, and he reminded me that there is no testimony without a test. So baby, that hard time, that hard season you're going through right now is only preparing you for the big old breakthrough you're about to receive. Second thing that he reminded me of is that you are blessed and highly favored. And don't you ever forget that. And third, when you're having troubles, you need to lean on him.
Deuteronomy 4:39 says, "So remember this and keep it firmly in mind. The Lord is God, both in heaven and on earth, and there is no other. If you obey all of the decrees and commands I have given you today, all will be well with you and your children. I am giving you these instructions so you will enjoy a long life in the land the Lord your God is giving you for all time." Guys, lock this into your memory because he has promised us time and time again. God has not failed us yet. Even though we faced adversity, God has always shown up with his promises and will continue to. So remember this verse that if we follow him first and foremost, he will give us and our family all it is that we desire of his kingdom.
Keeping your head up. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Keeping your head up. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Oh, keeping your head up. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Keeping your head up. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Oh, keeping your head up.
Oh, yo guys, Coach JB here. Check this out. I got a word for you today. John 5 says, "And this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he will hear us." Notice it said, if we ask anything according to his will. So sometimes we get frustrated that we ask God for something and we think he didn't hear our prayer or he didn't answer them. But maybe it's sometimes because what we're asking for isn't according to his will. Let me break it down for you. Imagine you are a 3-year-old child and you ask your dad for a sharp knife. Probably doesn't make sense, does it? It's not safe. It's not for you. So your dad isn't going to give you a sharp knife because it's just not a good idea, right? So maybe some of the things that we're asking God for, it's not in his will, so he's not going to provide it for us. So think that first the next time you want to get mad at God for not answering your prayer.
Last night I was laying in bed and I was thinking about all of the perks that are going to come along with going to heaven. And one of the biggest perks that I'm looking forward to right now at this stage in my life is not having to pay bills. I'm really going to love not paying bills in heaven.
Your life